kind of like that it's a surprise.
All right.
Actually, I forgot to make sure the right mic is selected. Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeti.
Yes, T.
Whoa, look at this.
Are we live?
Looks like we're live.
Hey!
What's up, everybody? I put the correct thumbnail so they know. I took the same thumbnail from the video that we created earlier today.
Nice.
So it's all about email.
What's up, guys?
Hello, everyone.
We are here celebrating the best month of email revenue that either one of us has ever had. Cheers to that. Not November, but this past month, October 2018. It was very good to both of us. If you're on our list, you may have been a part of it. And we just launched a new video today talking about how we did it. Talking about how anybody can go from 0 to at least $3,000 a month. Between $1,000 and $3,000 a month. Even if you're a total beginner, you've never written an email before in your life, you don't know how to do copywriting, you failed English class, and you read at a 5th grade reading level, which coincidentally is the level that the best copy is written at. It's really simple strategy. It just involves putting people on a list and following up with them in a correct way, usually automated sequences that we have, and selling some kind of offer, an affiliate offer, your own offer, your coaching. I know a lot of you are coming from different places and what you sell, but it's really simple and easy for anyone to get started. And I know that $1,000 to $3,000 a month is not real flashy. It's not Lamborghini in your garage kind of money, but it is confidence boosting money. It is for a lot of people potentially quit your job and focus on this full-time money. And the best part about email is that it's scalable to the size of your list. So when we talk about making $1,000 to $3,000 a month, that correlates to an email list of 1,000 to 3,000 people. That's kind of the rule of thumb. If you've heard other marketers say this, every big name in marketing says some version of this. And our video today, we kind of broke down a case study and showed you the real numbers and the ClickBank screenshots and showed you exactly how that works and how we're doing it. But for every one subscriber you got on your list, you can make $1 to $3 a month. So you might start out at $1,000 and, that doesn't sound like a lot, but every subscriber you add to your list builds your income every month. So it will only get better from there as you grow your list. And that's kind of what we're celebrating here is the growth of our list, the growth of our income, all the cool knowledge we want to share with you guys. It's really no fun just making money all by yourself. You can't share the wealth and get more people involved and build a thing out of it. And I know you guys have a lot of questions, so feel free to ask them.
Yeah, we got a few people watching. Feel free to ask some questions in the chat. Have you sold anything through email? Are you just thinking about it? Do you want to build a list? We've really dealt with all phases. I started out in a niche where I had no credibility, no audience, no network. Nobody knew who I was at all, and I've built a list that has made more money than I thought it would, and I mean, it's just kind of become like my whole new business that I'm really excited about. But that came from literally like from nothing. Like nobody knew, there was the Nomad Brad. Like that was all, that didn't exist a year ago. And nobody knew that I was a paid traffic expert other than my few clients that I worked with. And, but through the beauty of list building, very organically, now I have a business and I'm really excited about it. And I get to meet cool people like you and talk to other people that are on different parts of the journey. So I love email.
Oh, it's so fun. Just for a couple minutes a day, sending little messages that you would normally send to your friends anyways. Just super conversational. We don't do a whole lot of like corporate sounding emails. There's nothing special about them. They're really basic. A lot of people look at our emails and they're like, I don't get it. How do people buy this? I don't understand. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to be a great copywriter. You don't have to be really good. It actually helps if you're not so good, if you're a little more raw, a little authentic. People don't like to be sold to. They don't like salesy sounding stuff. They don't like in-your-face copywriting, clever power words, buy my shit, We all have a resistance to that. I don't like that. But the way we write emails is super kind of dorky and basic and not salesy at all. And that's why they work so well, because nobody has a defense for that. And we just connect to them with what they want. And they say yes, because it makes sense. And it's really natural.
Just kind of just a conversation.
Yeah. We all spend time on our phones or our computers talking to each other all day. With a little bit of added value to that and a link to buy something, turns out people love buying through email, actually more than any other medium right now.
Yeah, which we covered in the video. Mm-hmm. If you're on my channel, then check out the video that I did with Connor earlier today. Mm-hmm. We talked about a lot of this cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Or if you're on my email list, then
you
I
already
sent
know.
It out to you. Hey,
okay. The audio is a bit low.
The Freedom Hustler says, hey, the audio is a bit low. I can still hear you. Just have to crank it up.
Is it the volume or the gain?
It might be.
We did this earlier. All right. How's that?
Maybe if we move it closer?
Yeah. If we just turn the volume up. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know what that does.
Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Is it getting better, Freedom Hustler?
Let us know, Freedom Hustler. Glad to have you here.
Yeah. You've been on a few streams.
Hustling for that freedom. We got this amazing Blue Yeti microphone. Still learning how to use it. It's too powerful for us.
Can you hear us well?
Right on.
Yeah. This is the joys of going live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. All right, cool.
You guys rock.
Freedom Hustler, what's your deal? What are you working on?
Yeah.
Have you used email? Do you use email in your current marketing strategy? Do you have any questions, concerns, stumbling blocks? I know I used to be actually afraid to email people.
Okay.
And this time, building this list, the Nomad Brad, and it's kind of taught me that I'm really just talking to really cool people, like everybody who comes to these streams, and I don't really have to be so afraid to email people. I don't know. We heard that a lot. We've been talking to a lot of people about email marketing, and one of the things that came up often was they might not have said afraid, but they said like, I don't know what to email my list.
Yeah, or I'm nervous to email my list. I'm not sure what to do. Well, with anything involving selling something, especially to people you're not looking at, just online, a lot of people, the first like natural stumbling block is, well, I don't want to bother anyone.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be unwelcome. Mm-hmm. I don't want them to think that I'm being salesy or annoying. And all you got to know is they've signed up to be on your list for some reason. You gave them some free value to sign up to the list, some lead magnet. And they have needs. Mm-hmm. And you're actually, the way that I got over that for sending emails is, instead of thinking of it as, I hope I don't bother them, it's they need help with something and I can help them. And I would actually be letting them down if I didn't offer them help right now. Mm-hmm. Because they're going to find it somewhere. They got on my list for a reason, and if I don't talk to them today and offer them, at least let them know that there's an answer to what their problems are, then I'd be letting them down, and that would be wrong. And again, the way that we email people is not super salesy. We do make a lot of money and we do sell things, but we're not in your face about it. It's more ethical and compassionate and empathetic to whatever their concerns are, their problems are. Depends on what niche you're in. What does this guy say? He said, I've only just started with affiliate marketing, so no email list yet. I was doing Amazon FBA before for the last couple of years, online arbitrage, and then private label. Right on. All right.
So that doesn't really include email marketing because you don't really have your own list, right? You're just working with Amazon.
Buying and selling, right?
Well, it's just all through Amazon. So Amazon owns the list.
Okay.
Basically. Okay. So what you own is your store.
Okay.
On Amazon.
On Amazon's platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not familiar with that model at all, but he did say he just started with affiliate marketing, and we are very familiar with that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, half my money comes from affiliate marketing on email. You know, I have some of my own products in various niches that I sell, but I also sell very heavily affiliate products in several niches. It's really 50-50. And it really doesn't matter whether you have your own product or you're selling someone else's product. An email list is just like your trusted community of people that listen to you. Mm-hmm. And if you recommend that they buy something, even if it's not yours, they're trusting you. You got to make sure that it's a good product, I guess. You know, I believe in my own products, but before I sell an affiliate's product to my list, I will look at it and make sure it doesn't suck or that their sales page isn't whack or awful. But if you're selling good products that convert well, remember, you're just helping them solve a problem. And if you're not the one that can do it, you can still refer them to another affiliate who can, and they'll still stay on your list and be grateful, and you'll make the commission and keep going. I mean, we did a whole video on it today if you haven't seen it, but at least half of our income's affiliate stuff. Amazon doesn't give you customers' emails. Yeah, that makes sense. And you know why? Because it's super valuable to them. They don't want you to have that because that email is extremely valuable.
You help them build their list.
Exactly. You can contact them through Amazon, but they're really strict with what you can send them. Outside links would be against their TOS. It totally makes sense. Yep. And they're a pretty big deal, and they're kind of holding all the cards. I mean, does Amazon rule the world yet? I don't know.
I think it's a fight between Amazon, Google, and Facebook, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
Which is weird. They're not even in the same categories, really. But like Google owns all of our information.
They're so influential. Yeah.
Facebook owns all of our like personal data.
Right.
Google owns all of our like
behavior.
Right. And Amazon owns all of
what we buy.
Yeah.
Everything we buy, they know. It's crazy.
Yeah. So between those three, I think they like sit at a table and just stare at each other. And
Can you imagine like a meeting with all of the heads of those companies? Like,
right?
Fuck.
Yeah. Like I know.
But hey, I'm not familiar with the Amazon FBA model, so I can't speak to email combined with that.
What drew you to the affiliate marketing world?
There you go. And what niche are you in for affiliate marketing? Or what niche are you trying to do? Maybe we can help you figure it out. Mm-hmm. Something we're very good at. I personally make most of my money right now in the dating and self-improvement niche. Someone asked me the other day, they were really skeptical, and they were like, hey, do you guys only make money by selling how to make money products? And I know that's really it's a weird circle of online marketers that just sell how to make money by making their money, selling how to make money, and it's a really weird thing. But we're actually in a lot of different niches, and we've seen email work in pretty much everything, like health, wellness, supplements, coaching, e-com, all kinds of stuff. So whatever niche you're in, let us know. I had my US Amazon account suspended, so I was looking at other sources of online income. Another cool thing about email, no one can take it away from you.
Yeah.
If you got a Facebook following, an Amazon store, a Twitter account, those can always be shut down. You don't own them, as this guy learned. But when you own an email list, you know, maybe Aweber might shut you down, but you just take your list somewhere else. It's yours. It gives you a lot more control. A lot of our friends get kicked off Facebook for violating the terms of service, and once Facebook bans you, it's really hard to get back on.
Yeah. He said, was looking at doing drop shipping and got a course.
Right on.
How did that go?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like one of the biggest leverage points for like Shopify e-commerce is email marketing.
Yeah. I did a YouTube video on that course. Nice. And I made affiliate sales.
Nice.
Dude, awesome.
That's great.
So email is a great way to double up on that. You
Yeah.
probably make a lot more, actually. If you started, I was like, hold on, maybe I should do affiliate marketing instead. Yeah. I mean, once you start making money, double down on what's working, you know, like focus on that. If you're selling a course, an info course on drop shipping, and it's working for you, YouTube and email do really well hand in hand. We both have YouTube channels. We're building one together right now too. And they work really well with email lists. So what you can do is actually put a link to, whoever watched your video on that course. You can target them with ads, or you can promote something to them to get them on your email list, and then do a follow-up where you talk more about the course and why they need it and all the benefits and how it's going to help them, or really why drop shipping is such a great business model right now. You know, it's a hot thing right now. And if it's a good course too, usually they'll give you email swipes. They'll tell you what to write in your emails to make it easier for you to sell it. But one thing that we covered in today's video earlier is even right now in end of 2018 and 2019, all the data shows that people overwhelmingly prefer to be marketed to and to buy from email versus YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or any other platform that you could be using to sell something. So if you've already sold something from a YouTube video, you could actually sell a lot more from email because people prefer to buy from email. Does that make sense?
Yep. I've done that too, Freedom Hustler. I made a YouTube when I was first learning how to grow a YouTube channel. I was just making YouTube videos about whatever, and I made a YouTube video about a dropshipping course that I took from Alex Becker, and yeah, I made a couple sales and made a couple $1,000 in commissions just from doing that. I wish I would have built an email core or an email list around it, because I would have probably made more sales. But
one thing you can also do, if you know that people bought from that video, do like 5 more videos on different topics around the same thing. So if you're using certain keywords for that video or the topic of the course, find more related keywords or more related angles where you could talk about the course or talk about drop shipping. Stay within that same topic and see if you can get a little bit more of an audience around it and build around that.
Also, if you have experience doing FBA, that's still a very popular business model. You could build a list about FBA. You could teach people all the lessons that you learned from your time in FBA, and you'd be able to help them and be more successful. That's another angle you could go for, is building a list in the FBA niche.
I bet you could actually have one list that covered both. They're kind of related, aren't they? I know they're not the same business model, but like...
I mean, they're related, but they're two different business models.
Right. But I bet people that like one might be interested in the other.
They are. They definitely are interested. But I would probably just...
Or would you just focus on
lists.
2 different lists,
but
focus on the same thing?
Well, for example, I don't know if this is the course you sold, but both of them converge at Kevin David. So he has an FBA course and a Shopify course. But, yeah, I don't...
It seems like there's overlap, but you're right. You also want to focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Well, always start with what's working.
Yeah.
If you got something that's working, double down on what's working. Don't keep getting distracted by other things.
Yeah.
Stick with what's working and spend a week just doing that and see if you can expand it.
If you've got a foothold in the drop shipping marketing niche, you should stick in that.
Yeah.
Even if it's FBA or
Kevin David's course, on.
Cool. Cordell says, I just watched your videos. I have a question too. Awesome. So Freedom Hustler. Yeah. So Kevin David, just start building out as many videos as you can about Kevin David, about FBA, about Shopify. Yeah, actually stick in that little niche.
Stay in that niche.
You're right. If you're creating front-end content, then those two niches are very related.
Right.
I was thinking of more like the people who end up being interested in those two things are slightly different.
They will diverge, but I think you could probably sell both of them on the same list, and some people will take one and some people will take the other.
Exactly.
Like, it's not that they all want the same thing, but if you start building an email list and you sell a Kevin David dropshipping course or whatever's working for you right now, I would start with that for like a week of emails. If you know how to build autoresponders, which is just an automated sequence of emails that go out, you make these videos. You use those videos to drive people to opt into your list. Offer them some extra value-added bonus to drop shipping, like the top 10 drop shipping niches for 2019. That's probably a great one, you know?
Yep.
Just give them the niches. Here's where to start. These are super hot right now. You definitely want this. Some reason to join your list that's added value. And then send them a sequence that's for the next 7 days pitching why they need the Kevin David course and what's in it and why drop shipping's super hot and it's awesome and fuck yeah. And then anyone that doesn't buy that, over the next 7 days, if they're joining your list from like an FBA thing, just pitch them on the FBA thing. See if they take that. It'll take some tinkering to figure out what they want to buy and what works, but good place to start.
Yeah.
It's working for you already. If you build an email list plus the YouTube videos, could be a really profitable thing for you
also,
to do.
You've got a great brand, the Freedom Hustler.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
It's an awesome name.
It's a very good YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Brand.
How do I target them? All right, so Cordell has a question. We'll get to that 1 second. Let's just finish with Freedom Hustler. How do I target them after with ads? Do you target Facebook, Google, or YouTube ads? So if you have a YouTube channel, which it sounds like you do, and you did YouTube videos on this topic, then what you'd want to do is YouTube ads retargeting the people that watch your videos.
Yeah, that's actually really easy. In AdWords, you can build an audience based on who has watched particular videos.
Yeah.
So you can target only people who have watched your, Kevin David, whatever affiliate video, and you can only send ads just to those people. So that's actually really, really powerful. That's actually, I started with free YouTube videos to build my list, and then I started adding some paid traffic to the people who had already watched some of my videos, and that's when my list grew a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really, really good strategy. You can spend very little money and get really good return because those people watched a video that was about something very, very specific. Now, the other ones, Facebook or Google, you'd have to have them land on a page that you control. So you'd have to have a landing page, like an opt-in or something. Then you could retarget them with Facebook, Google, or whatever. But yeah, really, really high ROI ads are the ones sent to the people who have watched your YouTube videos. And you just start a Google AdWords account and then build an audience based on YouTube videos. And yeah, man, those will convert really, really well. So then I would probably send them to an opt-in that's related to the video that they watched. Right? So if it was about drop shipping, you'd be like something that drop shipping people just their mouth waters for. I think it's like proven products. That's a big thing for drop shipping.
Yeah, products that you can sell. So the best opt-ins are super easy, done for you type things that save someone time and get them like really fast instant gratification. So if in drop shipping, these 10 products are selling really well right now and no one's found out about them yet. Super low competition. Timely opportunities. Like this is hot right now in 2019. In a lot of these ones too, people just want to know what niche to pick. If they're a beginner, if you could save them time and say like these top niches, these 10 niches are super hot and everybody's cranking out money right now, but you better hurry because in a few months they're going to be saturated. Stuff like that where it would be easy for you to make a quick list and just share it with them. And you've saved them the time because most people aren't going to do the work to go figure that out, or they don't have the expertise that you have to figure it out. And they can easily sign up to your list, get that free list, consume it in like 10 seconds and be super happy and then ready to buy whatever you have next. So a good opt-in is consumed really fast and gives them instant gratification and solves some kind of problem.
So create a free PDF or cheat sheet or something in
Yep.
exchange for email.
Absolutely.
That's perfect.
Also, just subscribe to the Freedom Hustler, and so did Cordell. Hell yeah, you got some subscribers. Added you as the channel. Let's see. Cordell had a question I wanted to come back to. He said, I just watched your videos. I have a question too. Did you use paid traffic to get your list to 3,000 subscribers? No. It was all free traffic. Not that paid traffic is a bad thing. I'm going to take some of the money I made now and put it into paid traffic. Absolutely. But actually, I'm really, by the way, thank you for watching that video. We just put it out. I really appreciate you watching it. Any other questions you have, feel free to throw them out there. But actually what we're going to do is do a follow-up video in a couple of days for you guys and tell you how to use free traffic to get to your first 1,000 subscribers. It does take a little bit of hustle and elbow grease and work, but it's super easy and it's free. And then the best thing is, if you're really serious about building your list and really building a business, once you get the free traffic going to build your list and then sell them some things and make some money, you can then reinvest the money you made in paid traffic and get the whole thing going even faster. But yeah, to answer your question, no, I didn't pay for traffic to grow my list to that number. Right on. He said, yeah, I would like to know how that process looks. We can't wait to tell you. We're going to put together a whole follow-up video and tell you exactly how to do it. It's pretty fun. I can't believe no one told us this earlier.
Yeah.
You know? Because I know a lot of people, one of their biggest stumbling blocks with list building, at least it was for me and a lot of people I know, is thinking, well, I must need a big budget to buy ads or a lot of expertise in buying ads, or I must need to get to a huge number before I can make any real money. And it was a real eye-opener for me to realize, actually, there's some free traffic sources that you can use that actually will build your list really fast. We're doing it again right now, and it's working. It's beautiful to see it work.
Yeah.
Just joined your email marketing Facebook group.
Cool,
Welcome.
man.
Thanks, dude. The circle is growing. Appreciate you guys. I'll look at for it right now and accept you. Yeah, anyone else watching this, if you're not in our email marketing group, just look us up.
There's a link actually underneath this video.
There's a link underneath this video.
Rebel Fortune is our company together.
Ah, yes.
So rebelfortune.com/group.
All right, let's see. I'm going to add you guys. People asking to join. Right on. The group is growing. Let's see. Cordell, how long did it take? Oh, how long did it take to grow the email list? About a month.
Bathroom break.
It took me about a month to grow the list to that size. And so we're going to do in the next video is tell you guys how you can do the same thing in a month. Learned a lot in the process. It was really eye-opening. There's a lot of different ways to do it. We'll probably use Facebook as like a case study to show you, but there's so many ways to do it. We just want to give you the strategy. Thanks. We're super excited about it. Can't wait. By the way, Cordell, tell us more about where you're at. What's your business? Do you have a list yet? What niche are you in? Do you have a product? Do you do affiliate stuff? Anything we can help you with while we're live right now, just throw it out there, man. Link in description. Yep, you guys rock. I got to accept everyone in the group right now. I'm getting notified. Woo! Yeah. All right. We just started this group the other day, too. I'm really excited. It's grown to, I don't know. Let's see how many we got here. Ooh, 4 new requests. Yeah. Can I? Oh, I can approve them all at once. Excuse me. Right on. You're all approved. Welcome. Let's see. What's the total? We started this group about a week ago, maybe a week and a half, and we are up to. Hey, where's the total? How do I see how many people are in the group? We're so bad at this.
Members, right there.
Members.
I remember.
72. 0 to 72 in, I don't know, like a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Let's see. Cordell said, Seattle. Right on. I promote Goringless Extreme. It's a ringless voicemail marketing solution. I like to learn about paid traffic, which got me interested in Bing ads. Right on.
Oh.
All right. It's $400 a sale. Okay, so you're their affiliate promoting it. That's awesome. It sounds really cool. I've never heard of it ever, but it sounds very interesting and lucrative. It's a ring.
Are you using Bing ads to promote it?
Sounds like it. Or he's at least interested.
By the way, I might be making some additional videos to the ones Connor and I are making about building lists with Bing ads. We'll be talking about that.
Hell yeah.
It's a pretty fast way to do it and pretty cheap.
So yeah, it's $400 a sale, so it sounds like a CPA offer. Yeah, if you're doing Bing ads, this is the guy to talk to. He's got all the answers. If you combined email with that, what you do is collect emails and pitch them on whatever the sales page is for this ringless voicemail system. Send messages to people's phones without it ringing. Sly Broadcast is a non-affiliate. Okay. I'm so not familiar with that. I'm really curious.
No idea.
So it doesn't ring. Exactly. I want to do both.
Nice.
Bing and email. Right on.
Hey, look at that. You got the email guy, you got the Bing guy.
So you'd use Bing to drive the traffic. And probably, don't take my word on this, there's probably a system we could work out that would really work for this offer. But generically, what I would start with would be to use Bing ads to drive to a squeeze page before the offer, collect their email, then send them to the offer immediately after. But then if they don't buy, you can then follow up with emails with no extra cost of ads to send them back to the same offer. I want to do both or retarget. Hell yeah.
So to retarget, you're going to have to at least then send them to a landing page that you control so that you can put the retargeting code on the landing page. So you might as well opt them in and build a list. Yeah, right, exactly. That's what Cordell says. Cool. Thanks for hanging out. I'm always really impressed and excited by how many people are willing to come hang out and ask questions and actually participate. That's just really exciting. And I'm kind of new to doing the whole live thing. Kind of started when I launched my Bing Ads Bootcamp 2.0 a couple weeks ago, and I really like it. My main source of traffic is the voicemail broadcast, which is about 0.3 cents per drop. Okay, I didn't even know that was a traffic source. That's really interesting. Freedom Hustler says, when you create YouTube ads, do you make it from a separate account or just make them unlisted? Oh yeah, you can make them just unlisted. It's no problem. That's what I do. Just make them unlisted. Actually, I have listed some of my ads, which makes them look like they've gotten ridiculous amounts of views, like 150,000 views, but they haven't. Not organically. So one thing that you have to know though, Freedom Hustler, this is something, do not do this. Do not promote a video that you're already using on your organic channel as an ad. That will kill the organic growth of that video, which is the whole point to having a YouTube channel, is that you have these videos that are going to grow and grow and grow over time. Don't do that. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. Let's say you have your video already that you already published about Kevin David, whatever. Do not promote that as an ad, because I did that in the very beginning, and I promoted this video that was starting to get some views. I promoted it as an ad. I was just like, yeah, YouTube, just get more ads, get more views to my YouTube video. And you'd think that would work really well, but it doesn't. I mean, it could if your YouTube video works really well and gets, high conversions. I guess you could make a lot of money from it. But if you actually want your YouTube channel to keep growing and growing, then it doesn't work at all. So basically what I learned is that as soon as you pay YouTube to promote a video, then it basically kills the organic growth. So hopefully that makes sense. So just create a new ad. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can use a PowerPoint presentation. It can be very short. Yeah. Just don't even play the game. Create a whole new video. Make it like a short PowerPoint presentation. Get right to the point, right in the beginning. Say, hey, do you want whatever the result is? Like, hey, do you want to know like the 5 FBA products that work in, or the 5 niches for FBA that always work or whatever. And then say, well, I've got a free checklist that has all those things. Like, you can be really quick to the point, but create a new ad, make it unlisted, and then use that as the ad. Don't use any of your existing emails or your existing YouTube. Sorry, somebody else just joined. Search Engine Online Marketing says, hi, cool guys, sound not there. Freedom Hustler says, that's what I was worried. Watch time algorithm, wasn't sure if it's the whole channel or just per video. I think it's just separate for ads. Like Google owns YouTube, so they know which watch time, which minutes, which views were earned through ads and which ones were earned through organic. So they just they don't really affect each other. Yeah, you're welcome. YouTube ads can be very powerful, but also a couple other tips, Freedom Hustler, that we both learned real quick. One, make sure that you start off by running your ads only in the US, because YouTube will gladly sell you lots of views in other countries that are not going to turn into sales for you. So make sure to target only the US. That's a big mistake I made in the beginning. And also, weirdly, set your budgets really low. Set them like $5 or $10 a day, because I believe you had an ad that you set at like $100 a day, and it spent like $300.
I set it at like $25, and within an hour it had spent over $100.
I mean,
so they overshoot really fast.
I've never seen an ad platform that does that. Like even like Google AdWords doesn't do that. They'll stop at exactly your budget. I've never seen an ad platform that like egregiously overspends their budget. So beware of that. Set it really low. Set it at like $5.
Ramp it up slowly.
Yeah, very slowly. I would just beware of that.
But on the plus side, that means there's a flood of traffic. There's so many people.
I don't know, man. I don't see it. There is a flood of traffic, but like some of that traffic, I went back and looked at it. It's on like people's TVs. Because YouTube has inventory on people's TVs. Like,
can you turn that off?
Can never.
You can't click a TV.
Ad. So it's good for brands, right? So they just want people to see it.
Just splash it out to everyone.
But it's not good for us. So, anyways, beware of that. But YouTube is awesome. I do love it for ads. But
so maybe there's some things that will fall through the cracks. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. Like, on Facebook, you can control exactly where it's presented. But I did get a lot of opt-ins from it. So
yeah, that's true.
It definitely worked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe not as laser targeted as you could be with a Facebook ad or anything else, but it works.
I love YouTube ads,
especially if you're retargeting people that already watched you.
So that's the thing that you have the most control over, is that if you only target people who have watched your video, then you know that you're getting
super targeted,
very qualified people.
Yeah, and all you got to do is be like, hey, it's the Freedom Hustler. Remember me? Check this out.
That works out really well because they watch your video. Even if they don't remember, they're at least interested in the kinds of things that you talk about.
Yeah.
So even if they don't specifically remember watching your video, they'll still be very, very likely.
They're pre-qualified for whatever you're going to pitch them. Let's see.
I like talking about paid traffic.
Yeah.
Search engine online marketing says I'm not getting your voice, but
there.
Freedom Hustler is hearing everything that I'm saying. So
thanks for the tips. You are welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Amazon PPC never came close to going over. I have so many campaigns.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of money on a lot of different ad platforms. I've never seen an ad platform that I've seen them overshoot by a little bit. You know, like Google AdWords you might give it a $20 budget and it spends $21 or $23 or whatever. It's not like that. Like it's never like 25 to 100. That's like, to me, that's like a violation of your rights as an ad buyer. Like that's not cool.
Yeah,
that's bad. But Freedom Hustler says I had to crank up my speakers though. Gosh, yeah, I guess it's the gain. Can you hear us better now? Turn it all the way up, or is that up or down? No. So this is up, but I'm not seeing any difference.
Oh, let's try it. Hold on. Ready? Hey.
Hello? So
this is up. I think it got better.
Oh, let's try it.
Better?
Hold on. Ready? Hey. Yes, now it just went up. Okay. All right. So we got to turn the gain all the way down for recording videos and all the way up for live videos. This, I don't think that thing
doesn't do shit.
I think that's for your headphones coming out of it.
So okay,
that's live.
Okay,
much better. Hey,
thanks,
Redneck
guys.
Reviews. What's up?
What up, dude?
That's my brother.
Hey. Another channel I must subscribe to.
Yeah.
That is too tempting.
Subscriptions.
Redneck Reviews. Awesome. So we've been messing with this microphone. It's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
When we shot our video earlier today, the setting it's at now was blowing our eardrums out. But I guess now we need to go all the way up.
Or maybe like your.
Thanks for learning with us, guys. You're awesome.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. So, Redneck Reviews, what are your questions? We're talking about email marketing, but, I mean, we're also just here to answer anyone's marketing questions in general.
And to subscribe to Redneck Reviews.
Yeah.
Oh. Does that exist? Yep. Episode 1.
Did you see it?
This video. Is it this?
I don't know. No, that was a year ago. That's somebody else.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
It's not the channel.
I'll figure it out. But yeah, dude. Talking about everything.
Yeah.
Email, Bing, traffic, YouTube, money, email, females, beer, Austin, Texas. We got a little Wicked Juicy IPA.
It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like this. Some good beers here in Austin.
Yeah.
Hey, tell us where you guys are coming from. Where are we talking to you from? We're in Austin, Texas right now. It's pretty cool that we get to hang out here with a bunch of people in different places.
I know, we can just turn on our computer and talk to people from all over the world.
We don't have a lot of friends, so this is this is really what we need right now. When you're an internet marketer and you spend all day on your laptop making money, you sometimes are like, shit, I need to get social.
Seriously.
Let's get out of the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, I can't find it, but we'll figure it out.
That's okay.
Catfish Cooley. That guy's awesome. You know what? I'll just find the Nomad bread where I was just at.
All right. So, I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know either. But let's see. We just talked about today how a beginner can go from 0 to 1 to 3K month with an email list. Winnipeg, Canada. Hey, right on.
Redneck Reviews says, I just figured out you were live. Just watched your email list video. Very cool. Thank you very much. In Beardstown, Illinois at the moment.
Beardstown. All right.
Yeah, we're in Beardstown.
Never heard of it. That's awesome. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Love beards.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, just been talking about
Canada.
Freezing cold here and snowing.
Oh, man.
I bet it is.
So, Redneck Reviews and I are from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
This is our family tattoo.
Hey, nice.
But
Tell me about that.
We both have this exact same tattoo. But anyways, also he's been to Canada. I've been to Canada a couple times, but we're from Michigan, so we're used to the freezing cold. But honestly, literally today I was walking around and I thought about jumping in our pool. Connor and I live in this apartment that's really, really nice. We have a great view of Austin, and we have a pool. And yeah, I thought about swimming in my pool. So coming from Michigan, that was just such a funny, novel idea to me. I was like, wow, I could jump in the pool, and it's November 7th. Mm-hmm. This is so cool. I mean, it's really nice out.
We're in southern Texas, so it doesn't really get cold here.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm wearing this because it's cold in our apartment.
Yeah, we keep the AC cranked up like year-round.
It's not cold here.
Yeah.
Steve, just saw you were streaming live.
What's
Long
up,
Beach,
Steve?
California. What up, dude? Long Beach.
Didn't you live in Long Beach?
No.
Pacific Beach.
No. No. I used to live in Hermosa Beach.
Sorry. I get
which is like a half an hour north of Long Beach.
Okay.
But yeah, Southern California. What up?
Yeah.
That's actually where we met and
That's
became
true.
friends, living in Los Angeles.
We both lived in SoCal. And we lived in San Diego together.
That's right. Let's see. Are you guys digital nomads? Yes.
Yeah.
Full time.
We've lived in 3 different cities together.
Mm-hmm.
Or 4?
We move around a lot.
LA, San Diego, New Orleans, and Austin. So
yes.
4 together, but then each separately we've both lived in a bunch of different cities as well.
Yeah. And we've taken time to kind of bounce around to different countries.
Yeah. We like to travel. That's why, okay, bring it back to the subject at hand. Having an email list is such an amazing tool because by spending 10 minutes a day writing an email, you can live anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you're really not restricted to where you live.
You have no office.
And when you were working with clients, you could still work from anywhere.
Yeah, I mean,
you went to like Vietnam and you were still doing your job perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's really no difference now between vacation and work. It's just kind of wherever you want to be, you know, which is pretty cool because we both were not cut out to be like full-time employees working in an office, working, 9 to 5, 10 hours a day. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's how I started. But I wanted to get free from that. I just knew I wasn't cut out for it. And the way that we learned how to do that, well, you went the paid traffic route. Mm-hmm. I went email marketing route. But all of it involves a system that you just need a laptop and an internet connection. You can do it from anywhere in the world. It's pretty cool. And once you get in the rhythm of like writing emails and building lists, it's a routine. It's part of your day. You wake up and do it, and then it's taken care of. Or actually, once I got in the habit of it and got really good at it, I don't even write an email a day anymore. I usually sit down for 1 or 2 days a month and write up 30 emails in like a couple days. I'll sit down on like November 1st and 2nd and be like, all right, copywriting cave, I'm in the zone. Let's just bang out 30 emails and load them up in a schedule. And now that's taken care of for the rest of the month. And not that I'm lazy. I mean, I'm still going to work the rest of the month. But now the income is rolling in from the emails. And now let me focus on, growing the list or making a new product to launch or learning a new skill that I don't know yet. Now I can leverage my time to do other things knowing that email is just taken care of, daily. Mm-hmm. I used to think that would be super hard, but it really takes me 2 days now to cover a whole month of income, which is awesome. I'm thinking of moving to Chiang Mai or Bali this winter. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. Go for it. Especially if it's snowing. He's in Canada.
Yeah.
Dude, get out and travel while you got the freedom. You're hustling for that freedom.
Freedom hustler.
Yeah. live that lifestyle, man. Brand it up. You're living the dream right now.
That's why I chose the Nomad Brad because, well, to be honest, I haven't really lived anywhere before living in Austin for like 5 years. So I was just traveling around to different places, living on couches and staying with random people. So my friends started calling me Brad the Nomad because they never knew where I was going to be. So when I looked to start a YouTube channel, that's something that I really aspire to. I want to travel. I want to see the world. I've been to a lot of countries, but I want to see more and more of it. And I'm really into marketing, and I think that's the best way to be able to do that. So yeah, I chose the Nomad Brad as my brand, I guess. And I didn't realize how perfect it was until I got, started making videos. I just had to pick something.
It's an awesome brand.
Yeah, it's a great brand. I love it.
Suits your personality.
Yeah.
It's a cool way to do it. Freedom Hustler, another awesome name, awesome brand.
Really great choice on the brand there.
I'm just me. I'm just my name. I need a cool nickname. I need a cool nickname. The only nickname I ever had growing up was the Con Man.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go as that.
Yeah,
that's not trustworthy.
Might not work that well.
That's not very cool. Let's see. How do you learn copywriting? Well, you can do it the hard way, like I did it, and spend all your time and money for 5 years reading every book and writing daily emails for clients and hustling your ass off. But actually, after doing all that, there's really only a handful of things you got to know. One, anytime you sit down to write, we're talking about emails, right? So anytime you sit down to write an email, all you got to ask yourself is, what am I trying to sell, whatever product it is? Who am I talking to, and why should they care what I have to say? What's relevant to them? It's nobody. I used to think I needed like a personal brand. I had to be some famous guru, expert for anyone to listen to me. Nobody really knows who I am, and I'm making shit ton of money, and they don't care who I am because I know what they want, and I just speak to their self-interest. I just sit down and think, what do these people need? What can I promise them that would be really relevant to them? Let me just give it to them, and then maybe later they'll start to care who I am because I helped them.
Right.
It's super simple. A lot of my copy doesn't even look like good copywriting. A lot of people think it's boring, and I really don't care because the people I'm talking to buy it, and that's all that matters. Let's see, this.
It's held for review.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know.
So you know how to get 100 subscribers a day for free. Really can't wait for this video. I don't think that's what we said. We didn't say 100 subscribers a day for free.
Yeah, no. We said how to get 1,000 subscribers in a month. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to tell you how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on your email list in the next month. So what's 1,000 divided by 30? It's 30 to 40 a day maybe. Also, it won't start out that way because you got to ramp up to it. But we're gonna do a whole case study for you. I can't wait to show you the video. You're gonna like it.
Yeah.
It's about maybe 30 a day, but it's not gonna look like 30 a day. It's gonna look like 1 or 2 and then 4, and then it'll ramp up. Yeah, that sounds more realistic. Yeah. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get 1,000 subscribers for free a day.
Or
at least not starting from scratch.
For free.
Or 100.
Actually, yeah.
Well, if you wanted 100 for free,
not immediately.
Yeah, you would need someone else with an email list to mail for you, and that requires personal networking. It's just not beginner friendly. It's more of a JV partnership thing. But what we're going to tell you guys in our next video that we release is how you can start. If you were starting from complete ground zero and you wanted to build an email list up to 1,000 people in the next month, 30 days, how would you do that? Using free traffic. We're going to show you a case study.
Harlad Jacob says, or Jakob. Nomad, you are awesome, bro. Thank you very much, Harlad. And also your YouTube channel for sending email. Thanks so much for saying that. For sending email, do you use personal server or do you use SMTP?
Right.
Dude, you got to use an email service provider, an ESP. I use ConvertKit. I've used GetResponse. I've used MailChimp. I've used Aweber. I've used weird ones that you've probably never heard. Well, actually, SMTP. I actually know what that is. I've used the MailChimp SMTP. I've used Mailgun. I've used SendJet. But those are like...
Those are more for like tech savvy.
Yeah. You don't need that. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you're running a big company, like. But for me, where I'm at, I just need ConvertKit.
Same.
That's the best one.
We keep it pretty basic, and also we are not the most tech savvy on our own. You know, that's something we would hire someone to figure out for us. So
yeah, you don't need SMTP until you're like really making a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a higher level problem. Mostly we use just basic email service providers. You pay them a monthly fee. They handle all that for you. We found ConvertKit to be the best for deliverability, which is increasingly a bigger and bigger deal every year as spam filters get smarter and smarter. But mostly we just want things to be really smooth and easy and systematic. And why, you know, like Brad said, unless you're a bigger company with a lot of budget and people to help you figure the tech stuff out, no need to make it complicated if you don't have to.
Freedom Hustler says, I hear you. I signed up for lots of email lists when I was learning Amazon, and I got some great info from it. Dude, I've done that in everything that I've ever been interested in. I just go and sign up for all the best. Like, I used to be super interested in the dating and self-improvement niche as well. I remember getting 30 emails a day from different people because I was just so fascinated by it, and I wanted to learn from everybody. It's a great way to learn about the niche. Also, if you're looking at it as a marketer, it's a great way to learn about what works in the niche. So those same lists that you subscribe to, just think about this. If they're sending emails and making money, you could send the same emails and also make money, right? Like, there's nothing different. If a person who is interested in FBA gets an email from Kevin David, and Kevin David's email says, you know, the top 3 things that make FBA the best business ever, and those people respond to it and click through and buy his course, and then you build a list of people who are interested in FBA, and then you say the top 3 things that make FBA the best business thing, and then you send a link to his affiliate course. It's the exact same thing. Like, so just think about that. It's a great way to research what's working in that particular niche. So Sean Cole says, do you follow Ben Settle?
I don't know, Sean. Do I? I had a pile of his material right here. Followed the guy for years. He's a great teacher of email marketing. He's one of the best out there. If any of you guys haven't heard of Ben Settle, bensettle.com. I learned a lot from him over the years, following his podcast, reading his emails, of course. I got his newsletter. Really fundamental, taught me a lot about sales. Over the years, my goal is not the same as his, I don't think. Our goal is not to be like full-time email writers. It's not to write emails every day. It's not to be the best at email. It's to build business systems as entrepreneurs. Our email marketing than Ben Settle. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I owe a lot to the guy just for teaching me how to write emails and how to sell, just generally really do that style of email anymore. I've kind of found my own deep. If you want to get amazing.
All right, Freedom Hustler says, have you tried Mailing Boss? I do have Builderall. I've used Builderall, and I know Mailing Boss is included. And
what is that?
So it's an email marketing software that's included in Builderall.
Oh, like a done-for-you thing they have?
Yeah, it's actually like a full, like you can build lists in there, and they give you unlimited emails, basically unlimited list size. Okay. If you sign up for Builderall.
If you have unlimited email marketing forever.
Yeah. So I haven't used it though. To be fair, I really like Builderall. I think it's a great solution for a lot of people. And I really like the idea of Mailing Boss. I haven't used it because I'm a little concerned. If they're making that promise and they're selling for $50, I'm a little concerned about their like deliverability and stuff.
I was just thinking that.
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
But there is a thing when you're doing affiliate marketing. There's this really freaking annoying thing when you're going from niche to niche of when you're building lists, if you don't focus on a niche, which maybe that's my problem in the first place, right? I'm trying different niches out. I have to create a whole new email list for a whole new different email marketing platform, like, Get Response. You can't just create, like, you have to have the same mailing address for that account. So what I like about Mailing Boss is that it offers the ability to create a whole bunch of different niche lists within one service. But to be fair, I don't know about their deliverability. That's the thing that I would question.
Same. He said, yeah, I heard mixed reviews on Mailing Boss. Wasn't sure I should pay extra for a better email.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think, well, it's not extra. So like Builderall is mostly a landing page builder and funnel building software and then a bunch of other cool marketing tools. The Mailing Boss thing to me is just an extra bonus. But if you're going to do email marketing, you should definitely just pay like, $20 a month or whatever for ConvertKit. It's awesome.
Yeah, we've tried a lot of different platforms, and both of us ended up with ConvertKit. They're just known for deliverability, and that's becoming a bigger and bigger deal, especially if you're doing affiliate marketing. A lot of affiliates, if you're not mailing the right way or with the right servers or the wrong IPs and all that kind of stuff that I can't even speak to because I'm not that tech savvy, you end up either in the spam folder or the promotions tab where it gets opened less or read less. Your IP gets, you have a sending reputation when you send emails. It's like kind of like a credit score, and your reputation could get damaged and you end up on a blacklist. And a lot of things that we just don't know how to control. And so we go with a service like ConvertKit or Get Response I was using before that, because they are on top of that. So anything that's a little bit cheaper or seems like a bargain, like the Mailing Boss thing, the first thing I would worry is, are the emails going to be delivered as well?
Yeah. So Freedom Hustler, you say you already have Builderall, so Mailing Boss is free. I would say just try it. See if people are actually opening the emails and let us know. I mean, if it works just as well as anything else, I have promoted Mailing Boss, but if you watch the videos on which I promote Mailing Boss, I promote it as a backup. Like I say that everybody should. I mean, it's $50 if you don't have Builderall. It's just $50 one time, and so I was like, everybody should have this at least as a backup.
Right.
Like you've had a situation where the email service provider you were using didn't allow you to send anymore, and you were scrambling for a little while.
Yeah.
And so I said it's a no-brainer to have $50.
Yeah.
At least have something where you can be still mailing and reach some people. But as far as building your whole business on it, I mean, try it, give it a shot, see, and let us know. But long term, I would go with ConvertKit.
Let's see.
All right. So Freedom Hustler says, one day I got an email from Kevin David with the subject title "You Suck," and later that day I got an email from another FBA guy with the same subject. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, people copy what's successful. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Sean, thanks. No problem, Sean. Happy to help. I heard mixed reviews on Mailing Boss. Wasn't sure I should pay extra. And then Sean says, can you get sued for copying someone's email word for word? Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I'm just wondering. Yeah, technically you could. It's plagiarizing. Anything that somebody... So I've actually talked to lawyers about this in the past. So I can tell you pretty specifically. Copyright law in the United States says that anything that is created and fixed in a tangible form, the person who created it owns the copyright. Now, that doesn't mean they can sue you, But as soon as you create something and fix it in a certain form, that means writing or audio or video. This video we're making right now, once it's on YouTube, fixed in a tangible form, if somebody were to steal that and use it elsewhere, they'd be violating our copyright. Does that make sense? So any email you write, you automatically have the copyright to it. Now, if you want to sue someone, at least this is what a copyright lawyer told me, you would actually have to register your fixed tangible form work with the Copyright Office, which takes some time, and you file a thing that says, I want to register this for copyright. And then based on if somebody violated it after the date that you register, then you could sue them. Suing is usually not something that people do. It's something they scare you with to try to keep people from stealing your shit, So technically, would you get sued? Probably not. It's still a shitty thing to do. We're not recommending that you copy anyone's email or steal it. Like, Freedom Hustler says, yo, I saw someone, Kevin David said you suck, and then the same day someone else did it. We're never going to tell you to steal other people's emails or copy them. That's just lazy. It's not going to work. Anyone that, just because they wrote certain words that converted doesn't mean that you have Kevin David has a whole brand and a whole following of people. That email that he sent that says you suck didn't necessarily work because of the word you suck. It also works because he's Kevin David and they know who he is and they're following him and they have a relationship to him. And actually, we're going to talk about this in future videos, but the strength of your email marketing list is not the headline that you use. It's not the copy you use. It's the relationship you have with the people on your list. And we're going to teach you the whole strategy for doing that. But as you grow your email list, all the stuff we're going to share with you about deliverability, about giving value in your emails, about giving a good opt-in, about selling the right way, it's all to build a relationship so they know who you are and they trust you, just like people that are on Kevin David's list know who he is and trust them. So when he says you suck, which is a very shock value headline, it kind of like, whoa, what? Why are you saying I suck? I must open this to find out why. That's shock value. It's a type of headline. That works not just because it says you suck, but because they know who he is and they've got some goodwill with him. So just because he's, when you see other people copying other people's work, not only is it unethical, not only is it illegal, technically you're probably not going to get sued because that involves a lot of other shit and money and all that stuff, but still don't do it. It's fucking lame. But for no other reason, it won't be as effective. Because you're not Kevin David. You don't have the relationship with your list that he has. And just copying someone else is just a low-class thing to do. Not just morally, but it's not going to work for you as well. The best thing is you could easily take that you suck email and instead of copying it, re-engineer it and figure out, hey, why does this work so well? How could I redo it in my own voice? I do that all the time. We don't steal emails, but we see why things are working, and we're like, I'm going to redo that. I'm going to take this email and sort of rework it so that it sounds like me, and it's to my people in the way that I want to talk to them. But I'm still going to use this as a model, as a template, because I can see why it works. And in doing that, that's how I taught myself how to sell with email, by looking how other people did it and sort of reverse engineering it and figuring it out. So there is a lot of value in reading that email and seeing why it worked. But don't steal people's emails, it's fucking lame. Especially because if you're selling, let's say you're selling Kevin David's offer, he probably gives affiliate swipes that convert that you're allowed to steal. Mm-hmm. You can, everybody takes affiliate swipes and uses them. Even then though, I don't use the same affiliate swipes as everyone else because you want to have something different about your list. I'll go on about this forever. I don't want to take away from everyone else's questions, but
change it to you bleep bleep bleep.
You suck. You bleep. Just bleep out the sucky part.
Bleep 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 would probably get my attention even more.
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
Funny.
If a subject of an email says you suck, they're trying to shock you and get your attention, so you'll open it and read it, and hopefully pay it off in the first few lines. So you're like, that was funny, Kevin David, you got me again, you son of a gun, But we're not here to tell you to just rip off people's emails, but we would love you to learn from them or learn from ours. and put your own spin on it. That's a really fast way to get ahead, ethically. Let's see. Yeah. Normally I wouldn't even notice, but you suck really stood out. Exactly. You know, you're fighting for attention in people's inbox. You got a fraction of a second to grab their attention. It's a good one. Now imagine if he said something like that every day. You'd start to tune it out.
Yeah.
You know, shock value only works once in a while. If you play it out too much, it doesn't work anymore. Right on.
I think we've been talking for over an hour.
Yeah, we have. It goes by so fast.
It does. But I think we could probably wrap up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks for being on here.
Thank you so much. Video should be coming out in the next couple of days where we're talking about building your list with free traffic. And it's going to be really awesome. So
keep
Freedom
your eyes
Hustler
out.
says, cheers, guys. Awesome info. Thank you so much. Freedom Hustler, thanks for being here.
Appreciate you guys for being here.
And we will see you soon.
Peace.